welcome back to my channel. I am planning on I'm going to go play Dragon Quest, which I have not played yet. My intention was to play it this week. I haven't even spent more than 5 minutes playing this game. I played the intro video, and that's about it. And then I started to get sleepy and went to bed and never picked it up again. But I have been cross-stitching like nobody's business, just doing nothing but cross-stitching, and kind of got on a little bit of a tear there with my stitching, and I didn't do anything else. So I'm going to start working on, I have the next 3 days off. I took a little bit of a mental health leave of absence. Took a few days off, I believe, if my work honors them. They had assigned me visits for tomorrow, and I had to pitch a fit, and then they moved them off of my schedule. So I don't know. I mean, I put in the request for paid time off, and so I don't know why this is a complicated thing, but they're acting like they're doing me a favor by giving me off tomorrow. So I'm not sure how the rest of the week is going to pan out. My candy of the week, it's getting me through. Actually, I've been eating this like pretty much non-stop for the past couple of weeks. If you ever find these, you have to try them. They're amazing. I like sour candy. If you don't like sour candy, I don't think you would agree with me. But if you are a fan of the sour, highly recommend. And trying to work my way through this. It takes an effort for me to work my way through this, because obviously it is not a massive literary marvel. But yeah, this is, this is the book I'm working on. So maybe during my leave, I can sit down and read some of this. I'm a bit overworked, and it's causing me to go a little nutty. So I'm thinking if I take these days off, if I'm able to, everything will be normal again, and I can go back to work refreshed and renewed and ready to start the day. Because lately, I'll tell you, it seems as though it is becoming increasingly difficult to get out of bed in the morning. I get up, and physically I am capable, but mentally it's like I don't want to get out of bed. And I've never experienced anything like this before, but it is hard to will myself to get dressed and go out the door. I'm just miserably low knowing I have to go to work. And then at night, I don't want to go to bed because I know I have to get up the next day and go back to doing it all over again. So I stay up too late. I don't get enough sleep. I get up in the morning. I don't want to get out of bed again because I'm tired and I'm sad and I'm miserably low again. So it's a really bad cycle, and one I've never really had to wade my way through before. So anyway, I'm hoping these days will help. So let's talk about cross stitch. I haven't really shown you anything I've been working on this month. Not really. So I don't know. I just thought I'd start at the beginning. I have 4 projects, I think, to show you. So here is, I think we've looked at this before, our monthly cross stitch cover. Here's my stitching colors. So orange. This is the only one that's red, but it's, yeah, I guess you can see it in this lighting. Red is under 50 stitches. Orange is over 500. So yeah, I've been on a tear. Like all this orange, I've stitched over 500 stitches that night. But there's my color progress. Tonight I stitched 600 and 58. So here's my 4 projects. Oh, I'm sorry, over here are my 4 projects that I've worked on. So Watchers of the Dawn, Whitsun, Haunted Library, and Big Ben. So we'll go into those in more detail. Here's my stitch graph, which I won't be filling that out till the end of January, so we'll just skip that page. And then here's all my progress. I just put this 658, so I still have to put my little days done sticker on here for the 14th of January. Here's my, I think I showed you this, my road trip stuff. So right now we're working on the focus event. I'm focusing on one work in progress, which is Whitsun. I've stitched probably, I haven't totaled those numbers up because tomorrow is the last day of the event, so I'm still working through it. But rough math, I've probably done, well, over 2,500 stitches. So I've gone kind of, I've gone kind of nutty on my stitching. So I will include that next Sunday when I tally up my total for my focus event for that one. Categories, the letters W. So for animal or plant number 1, I did Watchers of the Dawn. There's a worm on it, but I'm also stitching a wild boar. I didn't know if they'd count that, so I also threw in the worm. So I had the picture here. And then here is my progress. This is, all this is new. I'm working on this pig, this wild boar. So this is the end of the entire top row, and I'm working down on the second row. I think I did show you that in a previous video, but I know now I'm showing you everything. So next Sunday I will pick up from this point on. So for categories number 5 was man-made. I did Westminster, which is Big Ben. I finished, this is how far I've gotten with that. I might have shown you this as well. Wait, it's doing like this. So I think this is beautiful. This colors is very fun to stitch this. Looking at it makes me want to cross stitch it, only because I'm so sick of Whitsun right now, but it's okay. Tomorrow's my last day working on it. So, and then Haunted Library you have not seen. So this is a new one. I chose Wraith for like ghost, but with a W, Wraith. And then this is my progress so far. This is another one. It's really fun to stitch. It's 1/1, 28 count. I think I messed something up here. This candle, I messed this candle up. You see how they're not supposed to be different. That's all messed up, but who cares, really? I'm not going to rip out something that small. I mean, that's small of a mistake. So anyway, and now Whitsun is what I'm working on now. So I originally did 969 stitches on this. I don't know why. I worked on this at the beginning of the month and I forgot that this was going to be my focus event project. And I was like, well, I'm just going to go do more. I want to finish this year, and because of all the work I did on it this month, I mean, I did a lot of stitches, and you're going to be so disappointed because it doesn't look, well, you'll see then. But because I did all these stitches, I'll be able, as long as I do 1,000 stitches a month on this, I will get it done by the end of this year. So this is pretty much a guaranteed finish if I stay on track. So anyway, Whitsun is number 12 on this categories is pattern title. Whitsun starts with a W, so that was pretty easy. Actually, that was probably why I started working on this as the first one, because of this category subject. But in any case, for this month, all I did was work on this green at the bottom here. So even though I did a ton of stitching, I still have a lot to show for it. I started at the beginning of Friday, I think. No, Thursday. It was the 11th. Whatever day the 11th was is when the 11th, in the evening of the 11th, I was at the 4, and I have done from there all the way over to here. So my intention is to finish this up tomorrow, and then I'm putting it away. Wherever that's at, I'm finishing it, and I'm putting it away. I don't know how many stitches that's going to be. I think it's like 500. And that'll be it for the month for this one. So, yeah. I mean, I did a lot of stitching, but it just doesn't look like it. But yeah, if you look, I wish I could get it closer to the screen, but it's a lot of small stitches. So, yeah. I really sped through all that, but this is all I've been working on. I didn't, mostly been watching the Sailor Moon cartoon. Not Sailor Moon, oh my gosh. She-Ra. I've been watching the She-Ra cartoon, the new one. I'm on season 2, episode 8. Watched a couple more episodes tonight. I do like the plot. I can ignore the things that they put in there that aren't the same as the original. You know, I can ignore that and appreciate the plot. It's a good plot. So I've been enjoying that after I got over how She-Ra looks, which I've ranted about before. I'm not going to get into it again, but the story's good. Sometimes it irritates me. Just they make Catra a little unlikable. So I have to take breaks sometimes when it gets on my nerves too much. But other than that, I've been trying to get a hold of a decent anime. I've kind of dipped my toe into a few series. I have to watch dub. So a lot of them that look interesting to me are only subtitled. And I can't watch them because I can't cross-stitch and read Japanese. I mean, read English when they're speaking in Japanese. So I need them to be dubbed. And I have a membership to Crunchyroll. I was watching one about an apothecary, which was interesting, but there's only 9 episodes out and I watched them all. So now I have to wait for the new episodes to drop. And it's really I don't know, anime is not what it used to be. It used to be everyone was watching the same things. Everyone was watching Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing. Even when a little bit later, everyone was watching Neon Genesis Evangelion, Bleach, Naruto. But now there's just so much slop mixed in with the cuisine that you can get halfway through an episode and realize that the anime is going to be a total waste of time. And you have to abandon it because the storyline's just crap. And there's a lot of them that, I don't know, I like, if the story doesn't compel me, it's hard for me to stay with it no matter how beautiful the artwork is. And if the story is compelling, it's hard for me to stay with it if it's ugly to look at. So I guess I'm picky. I come from an era that they had a lot more, the bar was a lot higher on the things they released than it is now. I think they're willing to release anything that has any type of audience, that has any type of audience in the manga. They'll just turn it into an anime. So anyway, that's about it for tonight. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Tomorrow I'll talk about my planner. I'll see you in that video. Bye!